Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. They'll bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down. Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So the Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You get an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Beck. The receiver makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And the Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. The game is now tied.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? With the catch, it's Thomas.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Branch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
He's looking deep here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's back. Throws to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Canes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Miami. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throwing off play action. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Beck. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense has got it. It's a fumble behind the... And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Here's the 2nd down play. He gets loose and tackled there by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Because I'm all about the creativity as a play caller, and I just don't know if that's the right call considering where the line of scrimmage was. This ends up costing him a safety because of the play call.
Safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Look out, room to run here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Beck. Caught over the middle, it's Fletcher. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the runner takes off to his right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Beck. Receiver makes the catch. And that's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Canes looking to cash in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Put some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Returner is blocked down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Running back with the football. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The sure hands. It's Daniels. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st down and 10. He keeps it on a design run. He makes the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing. A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They cap the drive with 6 points. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as still trail though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Bell. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Miami offense is back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Back to throw. It's back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And the Canes will line up to boot it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the single back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback still with the football. Has the 1st down and more. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Makes the catch. It's Branch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The receiver makes the catch. completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They trapped him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun running play called. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Who's in the clear? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's just nice execution. The quarterback and the receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Branch. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Breaks an open space. Jukes to get past the man. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Bulldogs keep the football on the move. Using his legs, it's Frazier.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bootleg looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pump over the middle. It's Branch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. An inside deals now from the shotgun.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here.
29.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's back. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
So they choose not to go for it here on 4th down late and send out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. Handing off on the draw play. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Branch. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. To the air. It's back. Grab by the receiver.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. It's back. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Good completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. it's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it with the draw play. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Grinding away with their running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the quarterback keeps it here. And that run produces a decent game.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Locates the tight end. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Game moves it to the 35. First down again. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's back. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory.